So right here I have myself some front panel USB connectors that would connect inside of a computer. Right here we also have some audio. So right here we have our connectors that would connect into the motherboard. Right there, and right there. You may have noticed this one has two in it. I'm going to assume that, man boom. I'm going to assume that this one carries USB and audio. You can see how, okay, never mind, I was wrong. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect these wires here first in order to get inside to the circuitry. Alright, so I'm going to go put this wire right over here, where there's lots of junk accumulating. I'm also going to put this other wire in the same place. Remove my screwdriver heads, and grab my other head right here. So right there I can see is this this screw right here that screws into the back of this case. There we go. I'm gonna put that right over here, and we can see inside of our circuitry. You may be asking, how are we gonna pull this thing out? Simple, I'm just pushing the audio pieces. It's also quite dusty too, as you may be able to see. So let's set this thing down. And take a closer look. So we have our purple is the microphone. You can also see it's kind of bent right there. Then we have the speaker out. So right over here you can see the bottom of it. So there are some leads on the bottom. But right over here is where everything interesting happens. So we have this capacitor here. I'm going to assume is for the... It's hard to see traces here. Okay, so it looks like those traces are going to the to the USB, and gosh, that's a lot of dust. Then right here we have a resistor. Right here, R1. So we have our resistor here, and we have our speaker. So it's pretty simple circuitry. Right here you have this coming in, and so it's USB 1. That's old and slow. But right there you can see it. It's USB. Simple little circuitry that belongs in here. And right here you can see the case that this fits inside of. So for putting this thing back together, it's pretty simple. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, so obviously you gotta line up the bottom with the screw. You gotta slide her in. Okay, so poking out. Alright, and this is not gonna be for every front panel USB on a computer, as it can be very different. Let's see, do I have any others? No, I do not. So we're just gonna put this, okay, I think I just lost all magnetic help with my screwdriver. Alright, I'm gonna put this bad boy back in. Alright, I love magnetic screwdrivers. They can make your life easy and hard at the same time. Alright, so immediately right there you can see that we've got the circuit back in place, and let's grab our cable. So right here we have our USB cable. And make sure you're plugging that in right. All right, USB is in, and we're going to get ourselves audio in to the computer. Right there, you have it. So it's the front panel USB out of the computer. I don't know the case model on it. That's just the part that I have. But that's all that's going to be for today. And maybe a future video on this. I have a video plan for this one. Alright, I'm not refurbishing it, I'm just taking it apart. And maybe something with... I'm gonna hide the board, the circuit board. But if you can guess what the circuit board's connected to, then you know what it's about. I just gave it a good glimpse. Okay, well. Anyways, I'm gonna be comparing pretty much older USB tech like this, like a 12-year-old charger thingy, and comparing it to something new, like you saw over there. But that's all for today. See ya.